Hey guys, welcome to my video. So the jump unit has hit the live server, and I was really surprised that not many people were using the jump unit, and it's so much fun. I used it on the Fury and Natasha and the Behemoth as well. Unfortunately, in the Behemoth, you can't jump during the assault mode. But yeah, with a lot of firepower on the Natasha and the Fury, it's really fun to just jump everywhere. The cooldown is fairly short. I think it was like 18 seconds or something, but I will definitely jump shortly. I'm just kind of hanging around since we have the right beacon and our home beacon, trying to get some guys from here because I know that I figured out that they were Ravana, so they can't jump over unless they have jump unit. Wow, that would have been pretty funny if that guy surprised me and jumped over here just to kill my Natasha. But anyways, I'm trying to make them use their ability, very overpowered ability. Being able to dodge many things. I think, of course, there are always meta robots, but this thing here, Natasha with the Spark and Calamity is very fun. I actually picked this build first because there are a lot of phantoms in the beginning of the game, and obviously with the auto aim, phantoms are easier to target. So trying to get this bulwark. This guy has easy shield, took him down, and I can't aim at that guy. Now I jumped over towards this tier to kill this tier. I unfortunately run out of ammo, and there's a leech using its ability on me, so I'm all purple. I definitely think that people don't use the jump unit as much, especially in the Champion League, because obviously it's the most competitive league, and the most powerful active module happened to be Phase Shift. Now Phase Shift with Foolhardy Quartermaster and Module Expert Pilot skills, it's very OP. Especially when you're trying to get this get like a beacon, you can definitely sit on that beacon for like good 2 minutes, especially if you're in Ravana. And I think with the regular bots, with that module, it can be a very dominant beacon defender, especially if you have like a tanky bot, or using the phase shift on like a stealth bot, for example Aljun. So that is kind of the trend of the game. It used to be Ares's indestructible shield, and then after that it was the repulse. Now phase shift paired up with some complementary pilot skills. So I'm hanging over to the right. I know that I'll die instantly. I have my overdrive set up. I meant to jump here, but I didn't jump. And with this, I was with this Behemoth, I was pretty satisfied. I did shred that Ming pretty well. So regular bot for like a Titan. That's a good trade. Now with this Fury, I'm really depending on the last stand, especially when I'm going against a dominant robot like Ravana. Each shots matter, and that guy didn't have last stand, so I had a chance to destroy that guy. The Raijin now destroyed me because of the physical shield. I spawned into this, and it's so weird seeing this spot jump. It's like the Griffin. It's like it's the Griffin, but it's Fury. Remember Death Button? Yeah, it reminds me of the Death Button Griffin. Now this is the perfect chance for me to really counter this Arthur. I have the firepower The Aljun was following up on that Arthur, so that was pretty decent teamwork. This guy spawned in and he is gone. Since I have the jump unit, I can really hang over to this side because I can just kind of jump and just kind of fall back to my side. That was actually the plan, but I wanted to take this guy out first, but it's so funny. This guy jumps, and I couldn't quite kill that guy, but with the foolhardy quartermaster, I instantly got my jump back. I wasn't able to finish that guy though, because I did get stuck, and that was kind of a new move. But yeah, this guy was backing up. I think this guy had Tempest. So yeah, I think this guy had some sort of a stacked up module, because that Tempest was so strong. Now with some leftover rockets, I'm dumping all of that into this Arthur. This Arthur must have been reloading. This guy wasn't shooting at me right away. So yeah, the jump is really fun. I can definitely say that the next game is better, because I was able to use the Ansel Fury more efficiently, I say. So I was actually able to make it count. Now I do make it count over here as well. Nodin spawns in with a Griffin. Now I think none of them had plasma weapon. My jump comes back, and this thing is soaking up all that bullet and a few rockets from that Griffin as well. But I'm just blocking everything. And this thing is a beast. This was actually pretty funny. I guess trollish build, but watch the next match, and it's pretty amazing. I think now that there are a lot of machine gun titans, obviously with the Ansel Fury, it can be hit or miss, but the problem with the Fury was its mobility. Now that its mobility is kind of helped by the jump unit, it's really fun. So if you have a Fury in your hangar from past Fury Trident days, definitely try it out with the jump unit. It's actually pretty fun. You may not be able to use it during the clan battle, obviously, but when you're playing solo, it's so much fun. If you have the Glacier, it reminds you of the Death Button Griffin, because it actually is effective. Because back in the day, a lot of the robots didn't have as much HP or as powerful ability, so having as much firepower as like a Fury is definitely kind of, it's the modern Death Button Griffin, but Fury. So yeah, again, I'm trying to pick off some guys with since I have the range anyways, and it looks like they have the right beacon, and this was my second time playing in this map. I think this map is called the Factory, and if you step into this contaminated yellowish tinge water, your HP goes down. My plan was to get that guy without getting my last stand being activated, but I just went YOLO, kill that guy. I killed two guys with the Natasha, and did some pretty good damage on many other bots. So now, since I stayed in the range, and we are about to get into mid game, so pretty sure that at one point a few guys from red will try to overtake a beacon, because it's getting to like a mid game, and we have 3 beacons now. So trying to defend the right beacon, because it looked like our teammate, we only had one teammate over to the right, and with the jump I can actually jump into the center as well. So now that guy's fighting there alone, but there's 2 guys there, so 3 guys now. So with the jump ability, as soon as that guy contests for that beacon, I will jump in when my teammate is about to die. So yeah, I also have the sharpshooter on this. It's a redeemer. Having 3 glory with the sharpshooter, it's definitely strong. Now I don't know what really happened to all of my teammates that were hanging out on the left. but they weren't there anymore. So I came over to this beacon, just bash on this Ravana. Luckily, the Ravana didn't use its ability. Now, I wasn't able to get that beacon, but it wasn't red. And I knew this guy was in tier, so I dropped into my Death Button Fury. That sounds so weird to say, Death Button Fury. Now, I just unload all that rockets on that guy. Didn't even use half of my rockets. Was able to finish that guy. And put this guy to this guy's last stand. They did turn that beacon, so that's no good. There's a Nightingale. I thought I could clean jump over this, but I wasn't able to. And this guy uses this guy's ability. Now that is annoying. I didn't have much rockets anyways, so kind of happy that that guy went up in the air. Now this is actually pretty decent hiding spot. Another beacon is turning A, which is probably behind me, but luckily my teammate was there. The jump is just, it's just so funny. I had my last stand. I was able to kill that Ravana. Pretty surprised that no one spawned in. And each shot, even though I don't have like rockets, it's still powerful. Because I have 3 glacier now. I have my jump back, overdrive activated, but without last stand. Obviously, since Fury doesn't have any ability, it will be tough to go against, especially this guy that I'm aiming at, who has last stand. But this guy actually took all my rockets, so doing okay now. I still have my Titan, and I jumped to dodge that guy, but I knew I was gonna die and have to spawn in somewhere anyways. So now for the important moment, Ansel Fury with the jump ability. I actually have the heavy armor kit instead of the fortifier because I know this build is hit or miss, but still against I needed something against plasma weapons. So I'm actually paired up with this Arthur. Now I have to make some good decisions here. And yeah, just I'm being the Arthur with its shield and with Ansel shield. So the defense is quite incredible. I don't know what that guy is trying to suppress out of me, but it's definitely not working. This Ravana gets close, obviously, but the Arthur can definitely kick this guy's butt. I jumped, and this guy can't even get me anymore. And this is where I come in very handy. Machine gun Ao Ming, and that guy can't even go through my Ansel. It's pretty funny. And Arthur is getting that guy pretty good. And that, I think that player knew that even if that guy shoots me, the guy wasn't gonna do anything to me. And the igniter is very hurting, so I kind of decided to jump in front of the Arthur. So yeah, that Scourge was hurting as well, but I had to protect this guy here. This guy was trying to get this beacon. He was almost done with that regular Ravana, and any type of kinetic weapon is no use against my teammate. So I think that guy had Cyclone or something, which could have killed me, but I did survive here now. Yeah, and obviously I'm pretty much done in this spot. I jumped anyways, just to kind of distract people, and I have my Behemoth left, so that guy was easy target. Now this has even more firepower than the Fury. Now the mobility sucks on the Behemoth, but I have the jump, and it jumps way more than 100 meters, so that's pretty cool. This build with a lot of firepower, it goes through Titans quite fast. I went through a Ao Ming previous match, and I'm going through some Titans this match as well, just tearing them apart. Behemoth wasn't that much exciting, and I think it's more hit or miss. I think it's more miss than even the Ansel Fury, because obviously it tears through Titans, but if you pull it out at the wrong time, it's just kind of useless. The firepower is pretty insane in this Elming as well. Even though I was suppressed, that guy's HP was just draining down the sink. Now, I was hoping that no one spawned in, which no one did. I went through another guy there. We'll aggressively go for another beacon to secure win, but obviously me being me, I just went after the damage. Because there was only 2 guys left. But it looks like I did change my mind. I went YOLO to let's get that beacon, to I think maybe YOLO again. Oh, I was reloading anyway, so yeah, that guy's gone. I think that guy had low level on me, and this guy is outnumbered. I actually cropped out the top because I got a text from my mom. Kind of embarrassing. Anyways, all these guys jumping into their titans at the end of the game. I think Arthur spawns in it right here. I think if they use their titans much earlier in the game, not that much, but like in the mid game, I think the game might have been different. But I don't know. I don't know why maybe they have a low level titan or something. But still, it would have been better to drop into their titan to I think during the mid game and critical moments to defend their beacon, defend their 2 beacon status or something. Now that was it, and who would have thought Fury would be able to jump? Long time ago there was like a bug where Fury jumps around in a certain part of the map. In my previous video, the Hellburner with the jump ability was pretty fun, so in my next video I'm gonna definitely look for some fun builds now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys hated the video, give it a thumbs up as well. If you like my content, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys on the next video.